Hey everyone, I'm super excited to bring to you guys today's devotion on this Thursday. And I am excited to talk to you guys about Muppets or puppets. Now, in 1955, a fellow by the name of Jim Henson created and brought to the world the Muppets. Now, they have a sister or a cousin, also the Sesame Street, the characters that we all know. Now, all these characters are very, very well known. Sesame Street or the Muppets. They have Big Bird, they have Gonzo, Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, Cookie Monster, all really well known. Well, I also have some puppets here of my own and some that belong to the church here. But this is a puppet that my wife and I created at Build-A-Bear kind of workshop for puppets and while we were on vacation. And we put this together. And this does look like Cookie Monster, like a Sesame Street character, but this is not a Muppet. This is a puppet that's very recognizable in the education community. It's used in a lot of churches, schools and stuff for kids. And it's a good puppet, but it isn't a Muppet. Same here. This is our first ever puppet that we ever got. This is Rocky the Rooster, very inexpensive kind of puppet, beginner kind of puppet. That we can use, but this is still not a Muppet. And this here is our Skunky Monkey. This is done by Axel, especially the professional style quality puppet, very well known in the ventriloquist and puppetry community. This is a puppet that is very well known. Only specifically you can get this through Axel unless you find it secondhand on a secondhand page or on eBay or something like that. But this puppet is very, 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 very good, very good quality, and it's professional, a little above these other puppets here. But it is still not a Muppet puppet. It's still not as well known as Jim Henson's Muppets or Sesame Street characters. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. See, as Christians, we tend to be known for what we stand against. We tend to be known for what we stand for, or for what political party, or for what music groups we may like, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and on and on and on about everything we do. But what does Jesus say we need to be known for? This is what it says in John chapter 15. It says, "This is my commandment, love each other in the same way I have loved you. There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends. You are my friends if you do what I command. I no longer call you slaves because the master doesn't confide in his slaves. You are now my friends since I have told you everything the Father told me. You didn't choose me. I chose you. I appointed you to go and produce good, lasting fruit." Let me say that again. I appointed you to go and produce lasting fruit so that the Father will give whatever you ask for in my name. This is my command, love one another. Now, I came from a home where we went to church a couple of times a year on Christmas, Easter, and maybe a few other times in between as a Catholic. So church wasn't a part of what we did as growing up. I wasn't known for being a Christian. People didn't say, "Hey, Frank, you're the church guy. You are the Christian guy," all right? And sometimes we as Christians growing up in a Christian family, you can be known for that. That's a positive thing. I'm saying that is a positive thing. That means that you are showing God's love. And here in my life, I wasn't. I was a part of a football team, wrestling team, track team, different clubs around school. I was trying to get notoriety for myself. I was trying to serve myself and serve my own agenda to be well known or be well liked in high school and in middle school. And so I did that. So when I came to the Lord, people would be asking my family how I was doing. Somebody would ask my brother, "Hey, how's Frank doing?" "Yeah, he's doing great. He's in school. He's going to be a minister." Whoa. Frank's going to be a minister? You mean that guy that just wanted to serve himself? The guy that just did things to try to, earn fame, and the guy that wasn't necessarily a bad guy, but he definitely wasn't a Christian. He definitely didn't, seem to me as somebody that would be a minister, or even a Christian. And so they didn't know me. They didn't recognize that, Frankie. But I had put off the old man when I came to Christ. And I had become a new creation in Christ. I was a new person. So they didn't know that. They didn't see that love that I had for our community, I had for each other. The love I had, most importantly, for is Jesus. Now, in a couple of weeks, we're going to have the opportunity to serve our community through our Serve Day. And we can sign up to serve there on rlcgulf.com. And we are going to have the opportunity to serve our policemen, our firemen, our one of our schools, our local park. We're going to be able to serve in there. And we're going to be able to serve hopefully over 160 families by handing out turkey dinners for them on Thanksgiving. Now you can sign up, you can sign your family up for that, and we're going to have the opportunity to serve and show God our love for our community. Now I want to be really specific here. I want to stop here and really sure that good works isn't a requirement for our salvation. However, faith without good works is dead. It says in John 13:35, it says, your love for one another will prove to the world that you are my disciples. We need to love our community. We need to love one another. This is the only way that the world is going to recognize who we are as Christians. The only way that the world's going to recognize Christ's love, and the world's going to be able to see Christ's love in our community. I want to leave you with one question. Are you going to be a Muppet? Be recognizable? Or are you just going to be a puppet that may be recognizable amongst a certain group, that may be found once searched for? Or are you going to be a Muppet that people are going to automatically know when you talk?